Hi, my name is Sergio Gonzalez. This is my wife, Karla, and we've been coming to South Hills for 3 years now. We Christian family. We grew up in Los Angeles area, Southgate, Downey area. Lived there a whole life. Went to one church a whole life, and then with my job, I was moved to New Mexico. So we went to Albuquerque, New Mexico for 4 years, and then we headed back to California and decided to move to Corona. Looking for churches. Very important for us to have a family base, a church family base. So we looked for churches, found South Hills, and made it our home. And after 12 years of what we thought was something that was secure, they decided to let me go. I lost my job. It came out of nowhere. We were out at the Liberal Tarpus Museum with the family, and I got a phone call where they kept on giving me phone calls, voicemails, and with them missing these calls, and we were like, what's going on? I finally called back, and it was them telling me basically that not to come back to work, that they decided to let me go. We made the conscious decision as a family to, even though we were in a situation where by human's eyes we had no income, no money, to continue to be generous. Got unemployment, and whatever we had, we ended up tithing on it. And many people thought we were crazy for it, but we kept on doing it, even family. We cashed out some on my 401k, we tithed on that too, and people were like, you're not working. You don't know how long you're gonna work. The economy is tough, but we went ahead and still continued to try to be generous.
He says to me, we're gonna be short like $200 for our rent. I went into the restroom and I just started crying, and I just called out to God and I said, I need you now. That was my prayer to God, and we decided we wouldn't share it with our family and we wouldn't tell anybody our need and just call out to God, which He knows everything. So we did. This family calls us and they say they're gonna wanna come over and visit us. And we came back inside, and I'm like, never was expecting that that envelope that they gave us would have $500 cash inside of it.
Yeah, for that moment we felt like, well, this is it, it's coming now, it's here. God answers from us out of nowhere. It's like, wow, only God can do that. It's just wow. God is so good, so good. When you're faithful and you hear it, but when you actually see it, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I started working. So it just got so good. When we thought it was it, God was there to reward us for our faithfulness, reward us for being faithful, for being obedient, and
for years of being faithful, and for taking 432 commitment really to our heart. It was one of those things that when it came up, it was like, yes, we're gonna do that, because it's not because of our church, but because we're faithful to God, because we know that if we support our church in this, God will fulfill our every single need.
As we look back through the whole time, those 6 months that we were on a low income, almost nothing coming in, we never lacked anything. God is there, and it's just wow. God is so awesome, man. And you wanna, why stop? Because His promises are true. God is faithful.